What's up, you guys? Hi, how you doing? This might be a long video because of what the actual fuck, okay? Narcissists use your accomplishments to try and what do you call that shit? Put you in your place, punish you, okay? Take you down a peg or two. They will literally use your own accomplishments and your proud moments in time to fucking try to take you down. All right, it's so hot on my spirit because this literally just happened, okay? Yesterday, I went to a rock show that I was fucking invited to because one of my neighbors, okay, is an excellent musician. She's an excellent like songbird, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, you gotta come to my show. It's in this really cool venue. And I'm like, you know what? All right, I'll go. I almost didn't go because I don't like her boyfriend, because I know from having met him that this fool is a narcissist, okay? So I was like, but I went to support her. So as I went, he proved exactly my points. What did he do? Now, first of all, when I went to this venue, there was 3 bands. Hers was the last band. All the bands were fucking excellent, dude. Like, I mean, like, if I could take time out of this video to really describe each one to perfection, it would just take forever. They were great, right? I was so happy to hear them. But as I'm like watching and listening in the crowd, because I'm always aware of my shit and my surroundings, I overheard, well, actually, the first band that played, they thanked her openly on the mic for inviting them there. What did that let me know? That let me know that that was her event. She was so modest, she didn't even tell me that was her event. She just portrayed it as her playing the event, right? But she had coordinated that whole event. She's the one who handpicked the bands. She's the one that invited them there. She's the one who found the venue and set it up, okay? And here's her boyfriend on the guitar in her band. And by the way, he didn't used to play for her band. He weaseled himself into her band as her guitarist by fucking her. How many times do we have to talk about narcissists using sex to manipulate people and weaseling themselves and their way into people's lives by actually fucking them? It is so exhausting. So now all of a sudden he's her guitarist. So in the crowd, by the way, that this beautiful woman made this event, right? At her event, he goes, they're in front of me, right? I'm not paying attention. I'm behind them. He goes, hey babe, you want me to go get your stickers for you? And by the way, her stickers were like merch, like her band merch, right? And while he said that, she's like blushing because she's so in love, right? She hasn't been discarded yet, but she is being broken down. And she's like, yeah, sure. He goes to get the stickers, comes back, and hands them to her. And she goes, all right, let's pass them out together. And he goes, no, you can do it. And she's like, what do you mean? Like, you went to go get the stickers? Like, I thought, like, you're going to help me, right? Like, I'm busy schmoozing because it's my show. I have to, like, take care of my show. He goes, nah. He literally says these words. He hits her on the shoulder like that. He says, man, you can pass him out. Come on, man. Be cool. Right? Like, you're so fucking cool. Why don't you go pass out your shit? Even though he's the one who randomly out of the blue offered to bring her shit. She doesn't even smell the doo-doo that's coming off of him, out of his shorts. Okay? Because that was fucked up. So she has this black ass aunt next to her. This bitch presented herself as her aunt, right? Who came to see her show. Remember, Narcissists reel your family in. Not just reel your family in on purpose. Sometimes narcissists accidentally reel your fake ass family in because your fake ass family is going to be jealous of your relationship because you have it. They're going to want to fuck it up because they want to fuck you up because they also already are hating on you. So whatever the narcissist is doing, your family that is fake as fuck will start connecting with them in some way, even indirectly, just to fuck you up. So her aunt was saying all this jealous shit. Her aunt was like, oh, you're smiling. It looks like you're really giddy about your man and your man and your man. Bitch, why did you come to the show if you're going to talk to her about her man? Why are you even making comments about how her face is lighting up because she's with her man? Now, mind you, her man is some trash, but why is that your fucking business to say that to her? So her aunt was in there just stewing. Like if her aunt had a chance, she would fuck her man. And honestly, if her man heard what the aunt was saying, he's a narc, he would fuck the aunt and fuck her up. Let's keep going in the show though. So during the show, at the end, because she played last because she was the last band, because she was the main event, it turns out those bands were headlining for her, okay? This fool, all right, she's in the middle of the stage. The lights are beaming down on her. She's like doing all this like snake shit, all this like awesome shit, right? This fool jumps in front of her and does this like weird flip with his guitar off the stage. He jumps off the stage into the crowd, bumps into a fucking couple, and he's like, right? Trying to fucking upstage her, dude. Mind you, she can't hear that the people in the crowd next to me and all around me, they all are simultaneously going, what the fuck's up with this dude? What the fuck? What the fuck is this guy doing? No one in the crowd said, oh, what a cool jump, my guy. Everybody was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's the main event. Why are you here? Every other band member with their instruments knew their fucking place. They knew that they were in the background to support the main event, which was her. He's the only motherfucker who jumps off of the stage in this weird flip stance thing, going, where everybody's like, what the fuck? What is this guy? Who is this? Who is this? You know what I mean? Who's this guy? Right? Use your Italian voice. This guy over here, right? That shit was so rude. It was ridiculous. It was grotesque. It was embarrassing as fuck. And she's just a steady smiling, yeah, singing and shit. Because she's in that love bombing phase where she doesn't even realize she's being broken the fuck down. And she has let a narc infiltrate her fucking band where she is amazing at her craft at. He is going to break that shit down by breaking her ass down. Everyone can see it. There's no point in telling her that because she will rather get rid of you than believe that shit. But he made her show look stupid like a fucking joke when he did that shit. Everybody noticed it. Okay, here's another scenario where that shit happened. It happened to me because I'm a painter. I'm not a musician, but I'm a fucking artist, bitch. And guess what happened? I had participated in something called Art All Night. Art All Night happens in different cities, but I'm here in DC. I was asked to do Art All Night. My shit was picked to do that. I was doing that. My booth was rocking. I was selling the fuck out of everything, like for good ass money. I'm talking about good money, right? And that's when I was married to the narc. The narc he did not, number one, didn't help me set up the event. Didn't help me set up my booth. He just showed up when the shit was popping, right? As they always do, show up when it's convenient, when the shit's already popping. And then when he starts seeing me like selling shit back to back to back, which, by the way, I was the only vendor in that event selling shit back to back to back to back to back to back. Okay. Once he saw that shit, he ran and got his 2 little drawings or some shit that were half-assed, half done, no color to them, not even well made. Put them on my booth, and when his shit didn't sell, he like disappeared. Like, I'm just gonna go back to the apartment then. Okay, go ahead and ditch out. So he ditched out, and when he ditched out, guess what happened? A fucking newspaper reporter came up to my booth and interviewed me and put me in the paper. I'm in the paper a lot. If you Google my name, LeSean Linthicum, LeChaunLinthicum, all you'll see is art stuff and shit from the paper, okay? So anyway, it just pissed me off. Anyway, so he did that shit. They will abandon you at your own show when they can't be your show. That's in all aspects of life, all walks of life. You can even go like with my dad. He didn't talk to me all 4 years of college, but the minute I graduated with honors and shit, motherfucker showed up. Hey babe, let's take pictures. But where were you? You weren't anywhere. Not financially, not emotionally, not physically. Alright? You weren't there. So let's fast forward. So this happened again to me when George Floyd got murdered by the police during the height of COVID, when we were in the eye of the storm, and all the stores, because I'm in DC, were boarding up their store windows with big ass tall pieces of wood because people were going throwing bricks and setting shit on fire. Hands down, straight up. So I live across from a bodega. That bodega put a board up. I asked the owner if I could paint something on his board, a Black Lives Matter piece, because people were painting Black Lives Matter on the boards, right? But I noticed no one had a picture on theirs, and I was like, can I put a picture on your shit? He was like, all right. So in the night, I asked the narc, who I was married to at the time, hey, you want to help me? Because I'm only 5'1". That board was like 9 feet tall, maybe 10 feet tall. And my ex was like 6'2" or some shit. So I'm like, can you help me paint the words Black Lives Matter? He went out there, girls and boys, sorry, and he put Black Lives Matter. Once he got to the end of that, I'm like, all right, let's bust out this piece together. Let's do something positive together. He said, nah, you got it. And he went in the house because he thought I was too short to fucking make that shit happen. All right? Just like that piece of shit in the show the other day said, oh, here's your stickers. He said, you got it, go be cool, right? That's basically what the narc did to me. And guess what? I mashed that shit the fuck out. And I mashed it out so well that from then on out, I had a photographer hunt me down to have a photo shoot with me. Did the photo shoot by myself with that photographer, because I did it by my damn fucking self, me and God. Alright? Not only that, I saw so many people. And we lived across the street from that store, so we could see it out the window. So he had to see that shit every day. That people would come from their colleges in their after graduation in their like graduation attire, and they were taking group photos in front of it, and a lot of tourists were taking group photos in front of it, and all that shit. And guess who didn't get any clout and any recognition for it? He didn't, because he thought that by abandoning me with something that seemed like it was too big for me, that he was going to stop me. And no, bitch, you don't stop a child of God. That shit will never happen. I mashed it out and got clout for it. I'm going to pin some of this in these videos. At the end, I'll show the pictures of me next to that mural. And by the way, yes, I had pink hair, I had a mohawk, all this other shit. But, it's me in the video, in the pictures or whatever. But just saying, just dropping in to say, I saw that shit. Narcissists will use your accomplishments to fucking try and humble you, dude. They will try to ruin your shit and humble you. They'll try to abandon you in your own craft. You gotta be a dumb bitch to think you can abandon me in what God gave me as a gift to do. And well, you can't abandon me in my art. But they think that they can. And they'll try to do that shit, sabotage your accomplishments to humble you. Anyway, love you guys. And I hope you're having a happy Tuesday. Okay. Bye.